What?
Are you 100? What level are you guys? 19?
18. Oh,
Bruv.
18.
How about now? There we go. We had technical difficulties. Welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's long-awaited adventure. Man, we had a crazy couple of weeks. Some of us got sick and lost our voice. Not the DM or anything. Some of us had children. And now we're back. A little late this week, but mostly healthy and kind of not dying. Last we left off, the Legendary Misfits have been plagued with misfortune. They have been constantly ambushed, trapped, and caught in bad weather, thrown by tornadoes, hit by lightning, and sinking in mud. They have trekked through the swamp lands of Ecthire and explored some ruins. Now, they have come to terms with their current situation, mostly. But the city they have called home thus far has been ransacked and turned into a demonic battleground. The ruins are impassable, and they are holed up when to keep with the survivors. Luckily, all of their friends and companions are here as well. Now, what new information awaits them, and what or who is the real threat? We pick up with all of you inside the Treasury Vault, as well as the Council of Ecthire and all of your friends, standing around as you are handed various pieces of translated scripts and information as you discuss your next steps in this ongoing conflict and confusing situation that you find yourselves in. What do you do?
I'm gonna look around.
You're in a treasury vault. You look around, you see most of the valuables that were in the temple vault. You see various amounts of gold and silver and other currencies. Books and various texts and scrolls are also piled haphazardly around. What are you guys talking about?
Sorry about that. Alright, so it's just a lot of shiny things in books.
Yeah, it's all stuff you've seen before. It's like they basically took all the important shit from the temple and other areas and shoved it into this vault.
Oh.
Who's they? Who did that?
The council.
The council's here with us?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
so the
I'm gonna
council and all
go.
your friends. The council is all your friends, but all your the
Mhm.
rest of your friends that aren't counselors are also in here. All the important people, all the leaders.
I'm gonna walk up to Kira and Elrin. I'm gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Even everything goes to shit?
Yeah, that seems to be the case here.
I need
Did you
more
piss anybody
explanation.
off in your travels? All we were doing was the research that you left us with.
Who left you? Sorry, apologies. Who left research with them? Because I don't recall leaving any research.
About the Celestials. You guys left them to research the Celestials as well as the other translated texts that were not translated yet that
Ah,
you guys
okay.
had found.
Yep, 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 yep,
And
yep,
any
yep, yep.
other information that they could find within the old texts of the temple.
I mean, we've just been journeying from temple in ruin to temple in ruin, basically getting our asses handed to us, but and something weird is going on out there.
Oh, you're
Were you
telling
able to
me
learn anything?
we lost half of our monks.
Were you able to learn anything?
Well, other than what we've already handed you, these scripts about various summoning and sealing rituals and communing with the other side, we have deduced from their attacks that They're probing for something. They're looking for something. They're not just ransacking random towns and cities.
Who is they?
The demons, the fiends, the bandits, those
Do we,
affected by whatever this is.
do
Not
we
too late to the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
do we have anybody imprisoned?
Anyone that we've captured alive has killed themselves.
Don't you all have a suicide watch in place?
We don't have a suicide watch in place when a possessed individual can just be killed by the thing possessing them.
Possessed.
We have not been able to capture any of the demons.
Maybe I can do that.
What are they looking for?
I presume you.
What the hell do we have to do with any of this? Just kind of like scratching my head at this point.
I'm not sure, but you were poking around ruins and they were attacking here. Maybe they thought you guys were coming back after each expedition.
Do you know where they are now?
They disappear through portals. I
Any of
suspect
those
that they're
portals still
coming.
around?
No, the portals disappear once they go through, much like the one you saw when you just got to town.
So how many attacks has there been?
Oh, they're daily at this point.
Like
Which means they're coming back.
the same time?
No. Waves. Multiple waves.
But it was on every
We
day.
barely evacuated the town before there were civilian casualties, but we lost a lot of forces in the process.
Oh, well, but it was every day. We weren't in ruins every day. There was a couple of days that we spent just traveling. So I was wondering if maybe we entered a
Multiple
ruin
waves.
and
Uh,
was the same time that they were attacking. But no, because they were still attacking while we were traveling. What about, remember those mages we ran into in the Dragon Temple?
you ran into other people in a temple.
They were petrified,
For how long?
but we freed them.
Did you get any information from them?
Lots.
Did we?
Yes.
We
We ran
also
into
got gifts from them.
Please do share.
Sorry, Ace. Yeah, what information did we get from them? Apologies. Go ahead, Ace.
Well, we found one person who had been petrified as an exploratory mission. He had a daughter and wife that were also petrified within there. They had been for probably approximately as long as Ekfire has been established, I guess. Not super long before that. We ran into 2 dragon mages in another temple who granted us some extra magic. They were fighting against another pretty powerful sort of mage.
Yes, that battle's the one I'm talking about.
There was a snake man as well who I don't remember much about. I was distracted.
Wasn't he? Wasn't a Slytherin's little friend the guy that had the wife and kid that
I
got
think
killed from the experiments from that scientist in that ruin? Or was that a different person?
I thought they were 2 different people. Because remember, towards the end, we found the one man's wife and daughter. And then you guys had made a snake friend when I was distracted.
Oh, that's right. They weren't killed. We ended up finding them later on. Oh, you're right. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to sit down and like meditate on this and try to
Do you happen to remember the
It's
name of
like
any of these individuals?
Natsu and Zaref were the dragon mages that we helped.
Who were they fighting?
Fighting a large black dragon by the name of Aknologia. He's
And
quite
why?
powerful. I mean, based on what they said, what was it? Well, first we were given the opportunity to choose which one we were going to help, but being that we didn't trust the black dragon, we chose to fight with the mages. Um, I think he was led here through a portal. Not entirely sure.
He just seemed like bad news. There were other dragons that were already frozen, and seemed like perhaps he was trying to do the same to these two, and it seemed like the right thing to do.
You do recall something about his throne being that
Ah,
of Tiamat and something being mentioned about summoning the she-devil to this plane.
his
That's right.
throne with 5 dragon heads and jewels in them.
Right.
But what does that have to do with the summoning ritual?
That is concerning. A summoning ritual to break Tiamat of her binds down below would require an immense amount of power and sacrifice.
Are there
Came
any
across. Ooh, go ahead.
between? Is there some kind of connection between Tiamat and Asmodeus?
well, I mean, even so, that throne and everything, once we rescued those people, that temple collapsed. So that area, I mean, it could be cleared out. It would take a while to if anything wasn't destroyed, but that temple wouldn't be functionable anymore. But to answer your question, is I'm not sure.
Ace, roll a
I
religion
wonder.
check. Fucking plus 10. Why do I even bother?
17.
With the amount of reading that you've done and the things that you have observed and learned here, you do recall that Tiamat was the queen of the abyssal or infernal planes for a while. So there is a link there because she was cast down there after Bahamut had defeated her.
Uh, and we have some soldiers of Bahamut with us.
Is she the only one that knows this, or would anyone who have read the Dragon book know this?
It's fairly common knowledge. So anyone who read the Dragon Book, any of the religious texts at any point, or has experience or background with dragons, specifically chromatic dragons, would know this. So all 4 of you would have this base level knowledge.
Okay, so then Tiamat was cast down to the to the infernal realm. So they're trying to release her. But then again, what does that have to do with Asmodeus? I'm sorry, just the fact that they're
Asmodeus
in
is
the
the
same
king of
realm.
all. Asmodeus is the king of the 9 planes of the abyss.
Yes, and that includes the infernal realm.
They're parallel realms.
So basically, Tiamat is in one realm of the underworld, and Asmodeus is the ruler of the other parallel realms.
Tiamat was the queen of one of them. It is unknown if she still is.
Hmm.
She was banished by Bahamut. apparently.
Oh, none of that surprising. Bahamut's quite powerful.
So is Tiamat.
Can I try to internally like talk to Bahamut? Maybe like try to persuade him to give me some insight here?
Sure. Roll a religion check. Go for it.
I'm not very good at these. An 8. No, fuck it. I'm gonna luck that.
Go ahead.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not wasting any more lucks on that, so.
Ah, you hear something in your head. It feels familiar. You don't see anything, it's just darkness. But as you meditate, you have been quite the follower. What is it that you are trying to focus on to get information about? You're muted.
Thank you. Having read the Dragon Book and being a follower of Bahamut, and having heard that Tiamat, or knowing that Tiamat was cast down following their battle, I would hope to ask a little bit more about that battle and if there was any sort of ceiling placed upon her, or if she's simply waiting to be freed by someone or something.
Those cast down are generally stuck where they are cast to.
Just FYI, if anyone's looking at me at this point, my eyes are slightly glowing blue and I'm in a trance.
There's not a specific seal placed on them, more like a planar barrier.
Or are they glowing red? That's the real question.
You know, Malachi, roll a D100.
Okay. Oh, I missed this. A 6. What?
You think your eyes are glowing blue.
Okay.
The rest of you see his eyes.
Yes.
Sorry, I have brought chaos.
The rest of
You
you
did
see
bring
his
chaos.
eyes filling up with a black coloration.
Full of Taj.
Damn truth, damn it.
Are you continuing this dialogue, Malachi?
I am.
What are you asking or thinking next?
Have our actions been inadvertently doing the seal that you had placed on her?
There is no seal placed on Tiamat. So there's no way that your actions could be undoing something that doesn't exist.
Hmm.
Are you continuing this dialogue?
Um, no. I think that's enough.
Make a wisdom save.
14.
Okay. You come out of your trance. Everybody else, how are you reacting to this as you see Malachi's eyes slowly fill up with a black coloration and he's
Well,
mumbling to himself?
I'm going to go up to him and poke him in the eye.
Okay. What do the rest of you
are you
do
kidding me?
as you're coming out? Well, what are Penn and Dianus? What are you doing?
I'm just kind of looking at him, like, with a cocked head, like, what the hell's going on?
Richard using waffles. Who likes that hair?
Penn.
I'm just standing here with my dragon vessel in my hand, ready to see if I have to make a antitoxin or healing potion. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Malachi, as you're coming out of your trance, you're getting poked in the eye and people are looking at you funny. At the same time, you're
What
hit
in
with a
the
pretty
hell?
nasty headache.
As she like, can I try to dodge out of the way as she's poking me in the eye? It's not like
No,
get
because you
poked in
wouldn't
the
have
eye.
seen it.
Ow! That f***ing hurts. What's wrong with you?
And you also have a
And then
pretty
ow,
nasty headache.
and then I take a step backwards because, and I put a hand on my head and like, ow, damn it.
You had something weird in your eye.
Yeah, your freaking finger.
Besides that,
And then I'm like rubbing my eye furiously and then just kind of like giving her an evil eye with my working eye.
I think it was evil. I think you had evils in your eyes.
You're evil.
Yeah, they were kind of blackish.
What?
So she was just checking to see if your eyeballs were still there.
Tap me on the shoulder next time, damn it. Just rubbing my eye.
Black.
Your grandma ain't scared.
Ace,
When she says, oh, go ahead.
What?
roll a religion check again for me.
When she says black, eyes were black, I do kind of perk an eyebrow up because that's concerning.
Fucking plus 10.
20, 22.
Ace, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh shit.
It's a familiar voice. Thankfully, it's the voice of the Raven Queen. My child,
Yes, Queen?
I must warn you to keep an eye on your friend there.
So it was evil in his eyes.
Bahamut is not known to commune with his subjects so easily and frequently.
That's true. We had to raise hell to try and get him back from the dead.
I do not believe that he is communing with Bahamut himself.
Do you know who it is?
I do not. I just know that I can feel the presence of something that is not that of Bahamut, as I have been in the presence once of the great platinum dragon. So
I
be
will try.
wary.
I'll try to convince him, but I'm not the best person to do it.
The voice vanishes from your head.
Malachi, I'm not sure that in this particular situation where we're surrounded by demons, that hearing from a god is to be the most trusted.
Reading your dreams, baby.
What are you talking about? I was talking to Bahamut.
Are you certain? Remember, we are surrounded by demons. There's been attacks every day.
Mm. Oh, certainly not wrong about that.
Just be careful. And don't completely trust everything that you hear right now.
I'm
Except
gonna
me.
turn. I'm gonna turn around and I'm just kind of like put my hand in the air and like start walking off and like waving her off a little bit. As I'm also doing that, also kind of like if as I turn away and I start walking off, I'm also kind of like deeply pondering told to me and that it didn't sound the same as when I was resurrected.
Where are you
Um,
walking off to?
um so where are we on this map here?
Treasury
Because
Vault.
hold on. Okay, this this big spot here.
Yes.
Okay. It looks like there are two guard areas attached.
Yeah.
Are there guards there?
Yes. And you're
Okay,
inside of a privacy barrier.
I'm gonna walk out of the privacy
You
barrier,
can't
and I'm
pass
gonna
through
walk.
it.
Oh no!
You walk into a wall.
Ow! Oh, damn it! I'm gonna like tap on it and be like, "Who put this up?"
Oh, that would have been me. And you see Eos walk out from behind the group.
Of course, it would be you. Mind?
I would mind, actually.
The hell? Explain yourself, not horse.
This is for all of our protection, as we think that the demons are looking for you guys in particular.
I'm not one to run from a fight. They're looking for us. The best way to end this situation would be to confront them and kill them. Yes.
I don't think that'd be the case.
But you think keeping us here is the best choice?
For right now, until we have a direct plan of action, yes.
Have a plan. And I'm gonna take out my sword. We kill them.
Turns into a balloon.
Are you asking to be popped? And I grip with two hands.
It still feels like your sword.
Oh, my sword feel. He turned my sword into a balloon.
Yes.
Undo this immediately.
Golia.
Settle down your aggression, and I will.
I'm gonna point right at Eos and I'm gonna be like, never liked you for this exact reason.
Kira steps between you two.
So,
Now,
well, if
now,
you,
let's settle down. We have more information to share. There is a reason that he is doing this. We asked him to.
Very well, but undo the tomfoolery on Donna here,
If
or,
you
or on
sheath your
Sandra.
sword, it will be undone.
I narrow my eyes at Eos, but I sheathe my sword at the same time.
As you do, it turns back into its normal sword form.
Are either Luke or I forget the name of the other
Chi Chi.
blacksmith? Chi Chi,
No,
yes.
Liz. Luke or Liz.
Is Liz, Luke or Liz, yes.
No, they are not down here. They happened to be up at the they happened to be up at the armory when you were first brought into the keep.
The monk armory?
There's a small mercenary encampment here too, so it's a shared armory, but yes.
Okay.
Not down here, the armory outside.
So here?
No, the armory outside in the courtyard.
Oh, okay.
The barracks armory.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a barracks. I see the
Because you're
treasury
in the
vault, the
basement.
guard. Oh, okay. So
The
we're
one
just
out in the
literally
courtyard.
okay, no problem. All right.
I know, it's been a while.
It has. I'm so sorry. Um,
Now,
Some
if you're
sheathed,
done with
and yeah,
your aggression, I have some more information to share.
please. And I kind of plop down like story time.
The celestial realm has been under attack, as well as various other planes of existence, by various demonic led forces. We're not sure why, but they only seem to be attacking places of great religious power or spiritual power. There is something big coming, but we're not entirely sure what. And they seem to be looking for something or someone. But again, we're not sure who or what. So we've been taking precautions. You all have not been given these precautions yet, so we are protecting you in this present moment.
I just don't understand why they'd be looking for us.
Does this have to do with our time in the floating temple?
I'm not
We weren't
entirely
in the
sure.
infernal realm.
Why send us here to begin with if we're such a trouble to it?
I don't think they were the ones that sent you here.
Dun dun dun.
When you say they, you mean the demons.
Yes.
Then who sent us?
Minus you, Ace, who was brought here
I
of
was
your own free will.
I was definitely sent by a demon.
The rest of you
But you,
may have been chosen, as well as your long dead friends. Unfortunate
they were
about
chosen
your
as well?
unfortunate about your fox friend.
Birdlock was chosen?
Well,
And I'm like scratching my head. And then I'm gonna look at Penham and be like, Cryovane was chosen? What the hell?
No, 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 no. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about you guys.
no.
Uh,
But our one of our party members was recently taken, and he believes that we're already dead, and this is kind of like maybe the in between.
That's my next point. There are
mhm.
various religions and belief systems that theorize what happens in the afterlife, and some don't think there's one at all. But most have a stopping ground before the afterlife.
So
We
So this is
believe
some way station?
this may be a stopping ground, and while it was controlled by the Celestials at one point, it's being challenged by those of a more dark, uncouth nature.
So there used to be celestials here.
No, but there were very many followers of the celestial belief system, much like myself and these two, and he motions to Kira and Elrin.
Have people lost their faith?
I'm not entirely sure if these people even remember. It seems that every time a new person is brought here, their memories get altered.
Who's the god in charge of this realm?
That I am not sure of.
Someone has to be the one controlling all of this, making the rules. Hmm.
who do you think it is? I mean,
I think the god of this realm is up.
Each
No
of you
idea.
make a perception check.
Okay. Six. 8.
Come on. Come on, sheet. Technical difficulty. Well, I rolled a 19, so I'm not sure what my perception is. What? Really a plus 0? I don't know.
So you
Plus
rolled a
6. So 25. 25.
Malachi, you would not notice this, but the rest of you would. You see Eos glance over at Elrin specifically before he says, I'm not entirely sure if there is a singular god or multiple, or if there is one at all.
Oh,
A land with no god seems like it would be easier to take than this has been.
Ah, but someone brought you all here, and that is why it may not be easy to take. Because you
I
bring
mean,
your
if
gods
there's,
with you.
but you believe that you just said you didn't believe that isn't any, which I don't. There has to be some because if there's demons and evil out there, there has to be a good of the same power at least to counteract it
Unless it has already been
to
taken out.
complete. Well, then the balance needs to be corrected another way.
And he smiles and nods and gives you a look and then looks at all of you. I believe that is why you
So,
were all brought here. Young
but why so
Pendragon, you
long
have come
ago?
to the same realization that I have in my research.
The only part that I'm a little confused about is why we were brought here so long ago. Was it to protect certain two people to make sure that they were still alive for their position now? As I kind of look over at Elrin, like he was.
Maybe it's just to have soldiers to help correct the balance.
I can't balance anything. A couple months ago, I was cleaning a kitchen.
A couple months ago, I think we were at a temple. I don't know. Time is funny here.
I also don't know if I even believe in gods.
Well, don't you talk to a higher power?
I talk to others. I guess that depends on what you consider higher. I would consider Dionysus a higher power than me.
Wow.
I mean, she is a goddess and all, but
I'm standing there blushing.
um, that's more of a physical aspect than magical type
I mean, what's higher
goddess.
and lower is all very subjective.
Um,
a matter of opinion.
Hush.
Shut up, you.
That guy's gone.
I guess the main thing is knowing what it is that we need to do to stop this and give up on the idea of going home.
I mean, we did get these summoning and vanishing spells that we found. I don't.
Sure, but who are we even performing those on? I mean, each individual demon who pops up to try and frighten a villager certainly isn't something that we can perform such a ancient and powerful spell on.
Well, maybe on the next attack we can um, take a hostage or a prisoner and interrogate them.
I have an excellent way to take hostage for interrogation.
I'm gonna
You know,
torture.
because we'd have to make sure, because everybody else that they've held prisoner killed themselves, so we would just have to, you know, like kind of make sure we keep one alive and interrogate him at the last, probably even on the scene, not even bring him back here. Because, I mean, how have they been killing themselves? Like, are you stripping them of their weapons, or like, did they just poison themselves? Like, how did they kill themselves while they're in your prison?
It sounded like
They,
they're overcome by the demon inside them.
yes, the guards reported that there was a lot of screaming.
I imagine if you have a demon inside you, it can just reach right up and squeeze you in the uvula till you're dead. What?
I mean, like that bag man?
Why not?
You know, he just kind of reached straight out of that bag there and like tried to take my soul. That was pretty crazy.
I'm going to pull out my little soul cage and hold it up for everybody. If we can find the right soldier, I think I have an excellent way for us to get some answers.
Plan. But we need to get out of here, and we need to convince them that it's safer for us outside and be prepared for the next attack than them trying to keep us safe from him. This is what I think.
Does anyone have any other questions for us before we start planning our next moves?
Not that I can think of right offhand.
Do you think we could summon an attack?
You want to summon and attack.
Well, since we never know when or where exactly, except the general vicinity of town, if we could summon an attack, we would have the opportunity of the advantage of opportunity. Something.
Plant.
Yeah, that.
Trap one, and then seal its soul and keep it for punch.
What my masculine voice said. We still have lots of chalk.
I just realized I wasn't playing any music.
Yeah,
But-
it's pretty quiet.
We do have a lot of chalk, but the only symbols that we know are the symbols for the summoning and banishing circles.
We've
Unless
seen
you know of any
the way.
any books you read.
We've seen lots of symbols along the way. Plus, we have some in books. And I think I know how to summon one demon specifically, a queen, but I don't know if that's the best idea. Why?
I think we definitely need to find out who we're dealing with first before we just go summoning random demons.
But if you summon a demon, find out who it is or who's chasing you.
Unless you have more of a reason to summon this.
A lesser demon for questioning. It doesn't need to be decided now. It was just an idea.
We'd have to. I don't know if it's just gonna really summon it. It's just always gonna answer questions. I mean, what could we offer it if we do go that way?
I mean, I think if we're summoning, we don't necessarily need to offer. There's a difference.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but if I was just all of a sudden suddenly summoned and magically teleported somewhere and instantly getting questioned, I'd be kind of aggravated. But,
To be fair, I think
know,
they are eternally aggravated.
true, they are demons.
Besides, I think my little soul cage is a much nicer accommodation than the underworld.
What, you got furniture inside that thing?
Well, I'm not going to have them sit on the floor, am I?
Alright, well, is there any other information that y'all can tell us about the attacks that have happened besides that they happen daily and at random times? Did they go after certain areas first, or was it just wherever they appeared, they just attacked what was ever around them?
There's no pattern. There's no rhyme or reason. They just attack and destroy. And I say we lost half of our forces. Unfortunately, they weren't killed.
Did they ever retreat, or did you always defeat them wave upon wave?
And we never defeated them.
So every time they just disappeared?
They're like hit and run attacks.
Huh. So did they ever, do you think they're still in the town here somewhere? They never really went back through the portals? They just, every time the portals open up, more come through?
No, there are none in the town. We've done sweeps ourselves.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
What have you all been doing?
Well, we out in the grasslands. We went through all the ruins and the temples. One temple we went into, there was 3 dwarfs that were turned into statues that we brought back to life, and we had to help them unlock their treasure. And once we unlocked their treasure for them, they gave us these. And
That's a
I'll show him.
philosopher's stone. Those
We
are
have
very
3 of
rare
them.
indeed. And not
I'm not
from
sure. I
this
know
realm.
they're not from this realm.
No.
I wonder what else was in that treasure of so-called bears that they needed help to get to. I don't know. I was real worried about this spot we're into. They seemed all friendly and everything, but I don't know why they would need help to get to their own treasure. It was just, but like I said, we did get these rare rings that seems like it's just a one-time use thing when you gotta break them to use them, from what I understand.
I'd make sure you keep those very close and protected. There are many individuals that would kill for those.
That's well, the only time it's gonna come off my finger is when I actually want to break it. So it's gonna be pretty close to me. Um,
Alright, alright. Enough chit chat. What's our actual plan here?
I
well,
still
we
vote
were gonna.
the demon, and that we capture it and question it, and all of those things happen. That's my vote.
Nice.
Yeah, we need to somehow try to plan the attack for whenever they appear, but we don't know where they're gonna appear. That's the hard part, to make sure we don't get ambushed while we're waiting for them.
I think you go and continue with your original plan. Go
Which
explore the
was,
rest of the ruins.
What about you, the rest of you here?
Trying to protect a city and a town is very difficult. Protecting a keep, fairly easy, especially when they don't know where it is.
So you all are sufficiently fine here.
Cloaked. Many
so
scouts that have come through have either missed us completely or been taken out by our rangers.
Fair enough. I'm gonna need to see the armor, the blacksmiths before we head back out, though.
That is fine. I also heard you guys have an ice dragon that you're dealing with.
Oh yeah.
I would hate to have to be fighting both the forces of hell and an ice dragon.
Well, I've asked if there were sightings, and since the demons have shown up, nobody has seen him fly around here. So I don't know if he's gonna come over this way. He might be weary of the evil that is present here.
When you don't see your enemy, you should be worried.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, I mean, he's always up in the sky, and he always comes flying down at us anyway. So God knows if he's where he is at any time. Especially since he's white, very well blends into the clothes. And I don't know
Elrin
what to
speaks
do.
up. I have had to stop controlling the weather. Otherwise, they'd be able to pinpoint our location again. So, he will be more difficult to spot now that the winter clouds are spreading throughout the sky. We can
It's not to waste
hole
time
up
here
here.
then.
You guys must have a lot of items and things that you need to discuss. And you see Tucci and Chi-Chi are both down here. The shop keeps.
Nice.
We have philosopher's stones.
We can't we can't do much with those. You guys keep those.
We have a bunch of rainbow gems.
Unless you're selling them to me, I can't do much with those either.
What do you have in stock?
You're looking at it.
Are we looking at anything, or is there literally
There's
just
various random items in this vault scattered about.
nothing? Can we check them out and see if there's anything of interest or worth?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, you actually rolled well that time.
Right?
I mean, you see various basic items around that he has. You don't really see anything of value, really. It seems that he wasn't able to grab stuff of import as he was being evacuated.
That makes sense. And then I'm gonna make my way out so that I can go to the blacksmith.
Okay. Are the rest of you doing so as well, or are you doing anything else down here?
I'll let everybody else carry the things.
I'm just trying to look through the bag of holding right now, and I just see a bunch of chalk and a bunch of gems and some silver spears and That's the bag of sand with Zaza feathers. I don't want to touch that. Like, is there anything should we get rid of some of these gems? Is any of these gems like have any magical properties? Who would we talk to about that? Do I go you, Tricky?
You can ask Elrin about that.
All the gems are magical in nature, but they don't activate until they're engraved or enchanted into an item, whether that be armor, a weapon, or jewelry, or clothing. Some things
What
can be sewn in the clothing.
What about this fire orange orb that I pull out and give me like a folder?
Which one?
Fire orange orb.
Was that from?
Orbs are different from gems, aren't they? Are they gelatinous? What do they feel like?
Where did you get those from? That's the question.
There's only one.
Wait, there's a fiery orange orb and a purple blue orb. I have to see what you did. Where you got this from?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Purplish orb. I can see that, yeah.
So, I know what those are. Okay. Sorry, that's going back 2 months.
Huh.
So I had to refresh my memory on what those were. But I do know what they were. I have to remember. So those were. Would you like me to identify those for you?
If you can, please.
I can always try. She sits down. She motions for you to place them in the center of this circle that she makes.
I put the one I'm holding down and reaching the purplish one. And
Alright,
I
so you
like.
put both of them in there.
Does she want me to put both of them in there, or just one at a time? I'm.
She could take, let me see. One second, because I need to do this by the rules. But I don't remember exactly. There we go. Please put them down one at a time.
I'll hold on to this one for right now. Go ahead, Dave. If you can identify the orange one, please.
The orange one. Alright, so that was the. I have to find it in your inventory. Fire orange orb. That is. Let's add. She sits for a couple minutes. And You are given the Infinity Orb of Viciousness, the Fang Stone. It is in your bag of holding. You may have to refresh.
Just wait until the full 1.22 before I refresh.
I assume you're also going to be doing the purple orb.
Yes, I'll take the orange one and I'll put the purple one in.
You also get the Infinity Orb of Shocking, the Lightning Stone.
When's it supposed to be happening?
Golden cup.
Pen's reading the item descriptions of the two orbs, I assume.
I ask about the texture now.
They're all kind of. It's just like a glass orb kind of deal. The fang one is kind of. It leaves like a red kind of residue once you touch it. It's kind of weird. I like the more when it was purple. Oh man. Alright, well I'm just gonna do this to make it easier for everybody. I'm just gonna put it in the game chat so everybody else can read them.
Thank you.
Well, we also have two other ones in here. The invulnerability stone and the X-bolt stone. So we can try to actually start using some of these orbs and gems that we have. And the Ring of Fire Element command, wasn't that Keon's ring that we sold?
No, the Ring of Fire Elemental Command is one that Ia had made. I do not recall you
okay.
selling it. You guys picked it up.
The one ring that Keon had is the one that we sold.
Correct.
But, Well, this is pretty cool. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to possibly sell or get identified before we go over to the blacksmith?
Nope.
I have like 17 pounds of precious gems. Is that just gems to sell? Like
17 pounds.
Yes, like
17.
the 17 pounds of precious gems is literally just to sell.
So what was
Like
the
that's
value?
currency.
Okay.
Holy,
That's a lot.
Yeah, see if Tucci wants them.
Can you do it? Can you do anything? Do you want these precious gems? Will these help you down here in the keep?
You know what we could do? Would you rather have the gems or the gold?
Well, I mean,
Just trade
currency
away
is
the
currency.
gems, not the magical ones, just the non-magical ones.
I imagine
And
the
then,
heavier because it would amount to more physically than 17
well,
pounds.
What is
I mean, we have 2,222 pieces of platinum, along with these 17 pounds of precious gems. So,
What she was born with.
I mean, we would be turning the gold back into platinum anyways because it weighs less because we already have 44 pounds of platinum. So, but we'll be using that probably in collection.
Best not to do anything to them right now because we can always change it later.
Well, then let's keep the precious gems as currency for right now and then use it
Yeah,
for some kind of exchange later. Okay.
exactly.
I have a mysterious collar. Let's pull this out.
Ah, the collar. Would you like that identified as well?
Sure. Just keep pulling random, like,
Auron does the
this
same
bag.
thing. Where is? There it is. It's here.
That is incredible.
There is another item in your bag of holding. The collar of protection.
Um, um, and eight. I have this golden cup, an ancient golden cup. What about is this? Just a drinking glass? This is cool. I'll drink out of this.
Unfortunately, I cannot identify any more items today.
Well, thank you very much for your help with these.
Wait one second. Chi steps down from where she was because she was just sitting on a shelf. I may be able to help as well. Unfortunately for you, this cup's
Oh,
just a cup.
oh,
It's
It's
probably
not a
worth something to somebody, but it's just a golden cup. Very nice golden cup.
well, my
There's
new drinking cup.
kind.
Say again.
Well,
So you're certain it's not a grail of any kind?
I mean, I have my I have my dragon flask. I mean, if anybody else needs a cup to drink out of, they can gladly have it. I don't want to be greedy. I don't need two cups. Okay, how about you?
let me take
Stay
a closer look
honest,
at this golden cup.
Yeah, there you go.
It looks relatively intricate. It's very well made. Maybe a grail to some belief systems, but it is nothing that I would recognize. I would not advise drinking anything out of it, though.
Alright. Well, hey, you mentioned you asked if it was a grail, and it might be. Do you want it?
I'm gonna look at Penn. Penn, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
It's just one last thing in the bag of holding. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yep.
It gets
I'll put it in my
lost.
bag.
So, here you go.
Alright, Malachi, just add Ancient Golden Cup to your inventory list. And Pen, you can remove it.
Ancient golden cup.
Yeah, just as a custom item.
Okay. In my backpack?
Yeah. Do you guys have any other business down here, or can we continue this elsewhere?
Yeah, let's continue.
I'm good, thank you.
Barrier drops around you all, and you are led back through these hallways and up the stairs. To the main floor. We all have to go take care of various pieces of business, but feel free to look around if you'd like, though we suggest not sticking around too long. And you guys are in this area here. The council separates and they all go into their separate directions. Some waving goodbye to you all, others kind of just hurriedly going in the direction that they're walking. What are you all doing now?
You said the Smiths were in the guards' armory?
Out in the courtyard, so still outside. So you are
I'm
inside.
gonna go. Can I move outside?
Sure. Are you leaving the rest of your party, or is the rest of your party following you?
That's their decision. I need to see the blacksmiths.
I'm following. Because I'm sure the blacksmith can do stuff with our gems and weapons or armor or whatever. Give us more of this stuff out of bag of holding.
I know
You
Diana.
certainly have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I said I know Diana's wanted to go to the blacksmith too, so may as well go as a group.
Alright. You all go back outside. And where they are is over in this general area. Barracks.
Do we pass by the small dragon fountain to get over there?
Yeah, you'd have to go around the outside of the keep to get over there, so you'd be passing it there.
Does it look like anything in particular? Like, can I need to make any sort of check to inspect it?
What are you looking for? What are you trying to deduce?
See if I can determine what kind of dragon is, and if it's Is it new? Is it old? Like how old? Because I don't recall it being there before.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. $30-20.
Okay. It's new. It looks like they built it. It resembles the large dragon fountain that was in the temple.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's to the celestial dragon. Okay.
There is no inscriptions on this one, though.
None? Okay. All right. Understood.
You guys make your way over to where the blacksmiths are. You do see that they're in the middle of various weapon and equipment repairs. And some of these pieces of equipment look pretty damaged, burnt, melted. Some almost cut in half, some are cut in half. There are huge holes in armor and shields. You wonder what happened to the individuals that were wearing and using and wielding these pieces of equipment.
I don't think we have to wonder. As we walk up, I'm gonna kind of wave and say, "Greetings! Long time no see. You got your work cut out for you."
Ah, yes. Yes, we do here. If it wasn't for, if it wasn't for the the help here, we'd be piled to our eyeballs. Yeah, we've been trying to help them as much as we can. And you see various other blacksmiths around, and there's still piles of equipment around that they're working on.
Your work is appreciated, certainly in these times.
What can we do for you?
I'm gonna take out Donna. I'm gonna put my axe in front, and I'm gonna say, trying to help a friend, and when I freed him, I felt almost like a crack. I'm wondering if you can take a look and see what needs repairing.
He closes his left eye, and his right eye glows as he takes a look at your weapon. Ah, yes. There's a microfracture down the center column. Easy fix.
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
easy fix for me. Not normally an easy fix, as microfractures are very difficult to fix, but using some magic, I should be able to repair this good as new.
Much obliged. How much do you need for it?
Bar of silver and 500 gold.
That's a bit of a steep price.
You
think
want it
you could,
expedited, don't you?
I do. I'm just wondering, is there any way to give us a Misfits discount? I'm trying to persuade him, like with a big old smile.
Roll persuasion.
All right. Con net 2033.
Oh, damn.
Hoo-hoo.
You know what? I'll still need a silver bar. But I can do it for 300 gold.
Okay. I'll take it. Thank you. I look to Pen. Can I get a silver bar out of there? I am taking 300 gold out. I am personally poor.
I reach in the bag of holding, I pull out a silver bar, and I pull out 30 platinum along with it. And,
Alright, subtract both from the inventory in there.
I'm gonna look at Pen. What's the platinum for?
So for your repairs.
Oh, I didn't want to take from party loot in order to pay for this. It's my weapon. It's my responsibility.
Well, do you want to maybe while he's working on it, see if he can put a gem or something, or one of these rubies, these rainbow gems in it, maybe? Or is that asking too much?
No, I mean I have no problem with that. I appreciate it.
This
don't-
is your
I'm not-
axe, correct?
Yeah, but I don't know because if you reslot a weapon with
Your axe
a
wasn't
new magic,
slotted.
well, it wasn't slotted per se, but it was already a
It
kind
was
of
just
it was
upgraded.
abyssal. It was upgraded with Zaza's feathers.
Yes, it was not slotted. There's a difference.
Does that mean that if I slot it, it will lose its necrotic abilities?
You're not sure. You don't understand the ways of enchanting and forging.
Well, I guess I would be asking this of Smiths then,
Okay.
because we have all of these gems, and they're awesome, very powerful gems, I think. But
I
this is
technically
already.
didn't put a gem in your weapon, so I don't have to remove a gem or add something on top of it. I forged this feather into it. So there's a high probability that it will come out with just additional properties.
Okay. In that case, yeah, let's what do we have? I know we have rainbow gems. I know we don't have the dark blue gem anymore.
We have 7 rainbow gems. We have a dark blue sapphire, a diamond, and an emerald, a ruby, regular sapphire, an uncut emerald, and an uncut ruby.
Remember, the rainbow gems can only be enchanted into non-magical items.
Okay.
You want the
Okay.
dark blue one.
I was just thinking the dark blue sapphire. Also, the philosopher's stones, do those count as gems?
Those are different.
And how many of those do we have? 3?
3, but didn't we socket 2 of them into rings? Or did I know we?
Have we put them
I
in
know I
rings
have
yet?
one. I don't
You
remember
have
if
one in a ring. I know that, yeah, because you were able to do, or Ace was able to do that.
We fitted them into
Yes.
rings, but they're not really usable that way. They're just sort of like
Are you
carry.
sure? Because you can put a ring on and maybe use that stone to do something.
Possibly, but I don't know. Our attempts were failures when we tried.
And in this moment,
But
you
did we
got thunder across the sky
Quiet you.
telling you to hurry up.
do all 3 though? Did we just do 2?
I think I did all.
I'm
Did
pretty
you
sure
do
she
all
did
3?
all 3.
Okay. I know for a fact she got 2 because she did 2 really easily. But okay, no. Then all 3 are slotted into rings. Okay, then I would like to take dark blue sapphire, if that's okay.
I thought Ace wanted that.
Oh, Ace, did you? I apologize.
Did, but
No. If you called it, it's yours. Not gonna rob you there. Yeah, there's an emerald, there's a ruby,
Uncut ruby. Wait, is there a
uncut
regular ruby? Yeah, we have an uncut and a cut ruby. So
and there was just a regular blue gem, right?
yes, there's a regular sapphire.
Regular sapphire. I feel like as much as I would like the ruby, I don't need more fire stuff. Got plenty of fire. Diamonds generally make things harder, sharper. Emeralds, I don't know what emeralds do. Maybe wind?
To be fair, you don't know what any of the gems do. It's a random property that happens every time a gem is slotted.
Okay. I like blue. Can I use the regular sapphire, or did someone call that one?
What was it?
Regular sapphire.
I think that's the one I wanted.
Did you want the regular sapphire?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Dionysus wants that one.
In that case, I will take the emerald.
All right, I'll give you the emerald. I reach in the bag of holding and I hand him the emerald.
And you
He
are
caught one,
adding,
right?
adding this to the blood axe as well?
Yes.
Well, that's gonna make this a little more challenging.
I'm gonna look at him, but you're capable of it, right? You can do anything.
It is, yes. But it's gonna cost you.
How much we talking?
$3,000 gold.
3,000. You are. I mean, again, this is me not besmirching your skills at all.
Out of
I mean,
game,
you know,
you're taking your weapon from very rare to legendary.
What is
okay,
what
that's
is
meta.
gold
Yes.
to this translation in weight?
Out of game, its cost for enchanting is based on weapon rarity as well as blacksmith skill and your rapport with said blacksmith and other various social things. But majority of the price is based on rarity, and you're getting the lower end on that deal.
Can I try and sway him again a little bit?
You
Like,
could.
okay, I would be like, oh, I appreciate you so much, and your work here. I mean, I'm like motioning to all the blacksmith, but I'm also focusing right in front of me, and it's like this mountain of work that you guys have to do, and I'm so thankful for it. Let me take you out for a drink after all of this. When the dust settles, when we're all chilled out. But eh, can we possibly? Is there any wiggle room here at all?
Roll a persuasion check. The DC is higher because you have done this once already.
Okay. 32.
Okay. How about this?
How about a couple pounds of precious gems?
I don't have any
gems.
use for precious gems, unfortunately, not right now. But I will do both the repair and the enchantment for 2,800 gold.
I give him like a beaming smile, and then I look back at Penn. Can I borrow some money?
So let's see.
280 platinum.
Yeah,
280 platinum.
well, I already gave him 30, so I would have to give him 250.
Correct.
Right, okay. So then I reach in the bag of holding and it's going to take a couple of handfuls because I can't grab that much.
Oh,
So.
I'm helping. I'm definitely helping.
But I take out 280 total
Mhm.
with the out. So uses PP minus. Can't minus. Cool. It's under notes. Gotcha.
Is there any other projects you guys would like me to take care of for you?
I was going to put the gem in my wardrobe.
You want to do the dark blue sapphire in the wardrobe?
Yes.
Let's take a peek-see at that and get you a price. Okay. That will cost you about 1,200 gold.
I actually don't remember how much money I'm carrying. Let's see. I have enough. I will pay him.
No haggling.
I mean, I feel like he's been haggled enough. But sure, fine. I'll bat my eyelashes at him. Are you sure?
Roll persuasion with an ever-increasing DC. This poor man. Add a D4.
A question. I think it's one of those things where like I'm supposed to have advantage on persuasion, but it doesn't do it automatically. I have to do it
You
myself.
roll it again, yeah. Then roll it again.
Hold shift.
I already rolled once.
Well, if you have the, where's your roll 20 then?
What do you mean?
But
The same
It's the
thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my dear, the price is the price on this one.
Man, I'm not cute to anybody.
your maps, where are your maps?
Are you freeing this?
Yeah, but you don't have the plug-in?
I don't know what you mean. Okay, so yeah, I will pay him. I have enough.
Alright,
You
subtract the gold from your inventory. And pen, subtract the sapphire. The dark blue one.
I am also going to inspire his work.
I'm gonna have you hold that inspiration until he actually is doing the project, because it only lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But I will assume you're going to inspire him when I'm rolling for the project success rate.
Yes.
Is there anything else that anyone is dropping off with the blacksmith team here? Because it's not just Luke that's going to be working on them. I should say Luke and Liz. They're probably going to be working on them in teams.
It's nice that they have shunned capitalism and decided to join their businesses for the betterment of the community. They're unionized.
They didn't have a choice.
Why not? Who forced them? Are we under some sort of communist dictatorship?
I'd like to get something done.
What would you like done?
I have a silver ring
Mm-hmm.
that I had left over from my prior ring being made.
Mm-hmm.
I have a blue tiger's eye gem. Is there any specialty behind that?
You can find out if you would like.
Yeah, I'd
All
like to have
gems
that
have some
mounted.
type of magical property. Not like you're not going to get a magical property out of it. You just don't know what it's going to do.
Interesting.
So if you want
Well,
that done,
I'll let Pen keep the sapphire, and I will just do the blue tiger's eye.
okay. I could do that one. That's relatively simple. I could do it for like 600 gold.
I gotta go to Bank Pen. I have 445. So if you could throw me like 200, that'd be great.
Reach in the bag of holding and I pull out 60 platinum.
Okay.
60
Subtract the
platinum.
60
Yeah, I had
platinum. Anything else?
Not right yet, no.
Pen, do you have anything that you would like done?
I don't know if you can really do anything to my healer staff. Or I pull out the pestle and turn it into a staff. And say this staff can be. Finally give you these.
So, out of game, nothing can be done to the pestle.
I already mentioned it. That's fine.
It's an artifact. Your
Healer
healer
staff.
staff is not legendary yet. So something can still be done to it. Depends on what you want to do to it, though.
Can you somehow socket these sapphire into my staff for me?
Liz speaks up. I seem to remember having put an emerald in there. We could also put a sapphire in there. I'm not entirely sure what the effect of 2 gems will have on the staff.
You can do so. Unless you can enchant it somehow, but I don't know what else I can do without adding a sock.
I could just upgrade it. Make it a little stronger. Again, I could try adding the sapphire to it. With the caveat that some things may change on it depending on what the sapphire does.
What about I do have another emerald, but it's uncut.
That would probably be a safer bet since the gems are of the same type.
Would that be better? Just amplify it's the same effects it has?
Most likely, but I don't have a lot of people that have passed through with as many gems as you guys have somehow come upon yourselves. So I don't have a lot of experience.
I know you can. I know you can do something with it. I'll just let you work your magic.
Alright, so you are dropping off the healer staff. and you want to enchant it with an emerald. That's gonna run you 2,000 gold.
Platinum.
200 platinum, yes. Sound good? Okay. Well, we'll get these done as soon as possible, but it's probably still going to take us the rest of today and all of tomorrow. So you'll have to hang out here for at least a day.
That's okay. I'm glad to be back in civilization, even if it is outside civilization.
Much appreciated.
Fine, I can use it good night.
Alright, well, keep your heads down. I'm sure you were told stay within the perimeter of the keep.
Was Mira within the group with us down
Yes.
down underground? She was, okay.
She kind of
Just the
kept
regular
quiet.
Mira?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
You guys hand over the gold and your items and the various enchanting materials to the blacksmith team, and they take them. They begin to get to work on your items. Some of the blacksmiths in the background continue working on the piles of stuff, of repairs and whatnot, to keep them going. And it's about late afternoon now, approaching dinner time. But with that, we will take our break. So we will be back here momentarily after a snack, bathroom, drink break to continue with this brief reprieve that the Misfits have in the keep before continuing their adventures. Stay tuned and don't hurt yourselves.
It's a keep now. Crazy. So
Take
much has changed.
And welcome back. We left off with the Misfits dropping off equipment to be worked on by their blacksmith friends and the newly formed team. They were busy, piled high with repairs, but have taken the equipment and expedited these orders for them with a little bit of gold changing hands. The Misfits are left for the rest of this day and probably most of the next day while their equipment is worked on to explore the keep, but they were warned to stay within the keep grounds as there's no telling if they can be tracked outside of these. What are you guys doing? Also, Dianus, I assume Draco's been resummoned at some point, yes? You did have Draco resummoned.
Yes, I did.
Okay. What are you guys doing? It's approaching dinner time. You can walk around and explore. You can do other things. Or would you just like to time skip?
I'd like to take a quick look at the portal area before a time skip.
Alright. What are you looking for or at?
Well, I mean, is there... You see into these portals? Are they active portals, or are there mages that are just kind of like manning them, ready to open a portal at need be?
Yeah. So the portal area, unlike the other portal areas you're used to in the city, where there were portals actively open and people were coming and going, these portals look to be closed.
Oh, okay. And inactive?
Correct. Like there's a portal there, but it's not going anywhere.
So it's just kind of like black.
Correct.
That's ominous.
Well, it's not black. It's you could see the magical, like the arcane outline, ellipses of the portal,
Yep,
but you
I
see
got you.
through it. Like you see what's actually behind it as being behind it, not the actual destination.
Yeah, it just looks inactive. Okay.
Is there a community bathing area?
No.
What's the forest area look like? Is it just kind of like populated by wild animals, or?
No, it's more so just a regrowth area because this area was the former bandit camp and pretty well lacking of any forestation.
Gotcha. Okay. Would I be able to maybe go to the outdoor shrine and try to commune with Bahamut again?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm gonna go to the outdoor shrine. I'm gonna kind of lean over on the shrine a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of close my eyes and speak in my mind. Like, are you there?
You still have a headache, mind you.
I'm trying to fight through it, but yeah, it is annoying.
Roll
It's
wisdom
not
save at
comfortable.
disadvantage.
Ooh, ouches. 11.
second. We're gonna take.
Mhm.
You take 10 points of psychic damage.
Ow! That is one hell of a migraine.
You're unable to commune with your platinum dragon deity. The rest of you observe this. Is anyone else trying to commune with a deity of sorts?
I would like to visit Taj's memorial.
Interesting. Okay. So Taj's memorial is right about like in this area here.
Still counts as safe, right?
Yes, you're still within the keep's perimeter. I'm just giving you an idea of because Malachi is currently trying to pray at a shrine where you will be in comparison.
Yeah.
What are you doing at Taj's memorial?
What was your god's name again?
Cord.
I'm going to use my little chalk to draw the symbol of cord. And I'm going to leave a food offering.
You do not know what the symbol of cord looks like.
I've drawn it before.
Did you? Oh, you did.
It was a while ago.
Yes. Yes, because you would have remembered. Okay. So yes, you... Although, it is in grass now, so where are you drawing this?
Technically, he's stone, right?
Of sorts, yes.
Then I guess I'll just do it on the base. Like the very bottom of the statue memorial thing.
Where's it on the face?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, man. I'm bad at these. 11.
Did anybody else follow her over to Taj's memorial?
Nope, I'm still nursing this headache.
Penn and Dianis?
Yeah, I'll walk over with Ace.
Okay. Is Draco going with you?
Yes.
Penn, what are you doing? Are you going over there as well?
We have to get everybody in trouble.
I'm gonna walk over there and just pay my tribute as I walk past, and I'm gonna go with the guard.
Okay. Penn and Dianis, I need dex saving throws from both of you, as well as one for Draco.
Man.
Wait, everybody failed.
Oh,
I didn't know
that's
chalk.
so.
Or
That's a 6.
Ooh,
I got 25.
yeah.
And so did Draco, because I rolled 2 13s.
Yeah. I figured. That's fine.
Welcome.
I don't have enough. Actually, I do.
Oh.
D10s. Mm-hmm. 5.
1, 4.
Don't they all get to add a D4 too?
D4 wouldn't matter. You all take 24 points of lightning damage. Well, no. Dianus
Ow.
and Draco, you each take 12 points of lightning damage. Pen and Ace, you take 24 points of lightning damage as a bolt of black lightning streaks down to the statue.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe she would lay down.
Hi, Tosh.
Damn it.
It's just him saying hello. I said, there's a little hello.
You do
Just
see
a
the symbol
little
of cord
hello.
is now burned into the base, though, of where you were trying to draw it in chalk.
Cool.
He doesn't appreciate the cord symbol.
Oh,
Why not? He
What's
sells
that?
cord, doesn't he?
He's your god.
Highly. God.
Anyway, I'm going to just and leave a food offering as well
Okay.
because he likes food,
Mm-hmm.
and request his aid and presence in our future endeavors. That is all.
I need a wisdom saving throw from all four of you again.
Again?
Malachi, you're at disadvantage.
Wait, why? I'm
You have a
I'm not
headache.
doing anything anymore.
You've got a headache.
What the hell?
You've got a pretty bad
I'm staying
headache.
away from. I'm staying away from this tomfoolery.
Oh, that's not a wisdom saving throw for anything that any of you are doing currently.
Wisdom save disadvantage. 11 again.
Yeah, what is with the 11s?
I don't know. Very strange.
Pen, what did you roll?
21.
Can I add a D4 or it won't matter?
Go ahead and roll the D4, Malachi.
I mean, if it's not going to matter, then poo.
It'll
you know?
matter. Maybe.
1.
No. Malachi, the headache is too strong, so you do not hear this voice.
Okay. My head is throbbing.
The rest of you do. Ha! That's where you all were hiding. I've been looking for where all of the survivors have escaped to, and now I have a beacon.
Oh, wait, what? Wait,
And the voice vanishes from your heads.
oh, shit.
What? What was that? Ah! Damn it.
So should we go tell someone that we just set off the alarms, basically, or send a signal out saying,
Yeah.
"Hi,
What
we're
are you
here."
talking about? What did you hear?
Saya knows where we need to get we need to get the villagers out of here.
Saya knows where we are?
Yeah,
Shit.
now he does.
Maybe we can use this to our advantage and lead them away.
We can stay, but the villagers need to get out of here.
You
Or at
notice
least I'm
a
gonna
very drastic temperature change.
Getting hotter or colder?
Bitter cold. As the wind picks up and the storm clouds above you darken.
I'm gonna go let everybody know in the barracks, and
Yeah, someone needs to get over there
that-
now. We'll take defensive positions.
yeah, people that have that can fight can fight. Everybody else needs to get downstairs.
I'm gonna draw my great sword and I'm just looking up in the sky.
So I'm gonna run to the barracks.
Okay.
As I see Penn running away, I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did she find us?
Oh yeah, because you were suffering from a headache. You didn't see the bolt of lightning. You do see Penn
again,
pass, and he looks a little. He looks. There's some smoke coming off of his scales.
what the hell were they up to? Either way, no point in worrying about it now. And I'm still looking up in the sky this whole time, just kind of strafing my eyes, like darting about, see if there's anything coming.
Beacon for demons.
You guys summoned a demon.
Yes, now they know where they are.
Well, you guys wanted one, so okay. Was you eating?
Yeah.
A beam of frost comes out of the clouds. You guys all look up in slow motion, Penn, as you're running to the barracks. You hear the sky crack and look up and see just this pure ice beam coming down at you.
Coming down at Penn?
No, at the keep in general, at the keep area.
Okay. Incoming!
Take cover!
It hits a
Seriously.
barrier and freezes atop of about 20 feet above the top of the keep, and the keep's about 3 stories high because they're tall ceilings.
Okay.
So it's about 50 feet, 60 feet in the air, the barrier, that there's just now a frozen section of this barrier as you see the arcane flicker.
How big of a frozen section?
The entire top of the dome.
Oh, damn.
And you hear wing flaps and a dragon roar that I currently can't do right now. As you see the large figure break through the sky.
How the shit did he get here so fast?
He flies, damn it! I'm taking cover so that I'm not directly underneath, like, the falling ice shards or anything.
Oh, the barrier's still up. There's no falling ice shards. It's held.
Okay.
But
But
he
we can
lands
see
on
him
top of
flying
the
above
barrier.
it?
Oh, no,
On top,
he's
okay.
landed on the barrier now.
It's cryovane, I'm guessing.
You can't really make it out at this distance through the frozen sheet of ice.
But there's
But
a
you can
massive
make
dragon.
a safe assumption that it is probably cryovane.
Stupid fucking chicken. I'm gonna shout out, "Give me back my friend!"
as you all, I'm gonna need to do something here real quick first, because this is gonna get crazy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Are you concerned about something?
I'm generally concerned about living at this point. What are our chances of survival? Whatnot.
If I do this, I can't do 2. I need Drake. Is this? But Draco is different now. Draco's got more HP than just that. So let me get this set up. Draco's 95 at 90. Oh no, he should be at 86 or 82. Class 20, 82, 95. Okay. Each of you, and we're just gonna do a make this one red. Each of you sees a weird shadow figure appear in front of you.
One shadow figure for each of us?
Yeah. Yeah. One shadow figure for each of you.
Interesting.
What? So, oh,
One shadow figure for each of you that looks like a shadowy silhouette of yourself.
Oh, doppelganger match.
Each in front of each of you, wielding the same weapons and the same armor.
Are they moving along with us?
No, they're just staring at you right now.
Kind of like wave a hand in front, like, hell? Why is there a shadow me? I don't like this.
Goodness.
I'm gonna say to the rest of the group, this isn't gonna be good. Get ready.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
God. 21. Remember, we're still at D4s.
Yes. So you can add a d4 to your rolls. And then, Dianus, I need one for Drake. Draco.
Why?
Oh no, I don't need one for Draco. Actually, technically, because they'll both go. Or did I just delete? Okay. Diana, you're up first.
Let's see. I'm so confused.
There's a U in front of you.
Yeah. I guess that she's so close to me.
Not melee.
No, I'm not doing it, man. I'm gonna use my direct breath.
And you're gonna use your Drake breath.
Yes.
Okay.
Dex on that is 17.
Dex save of 17.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18.
Oh.
Still half damage.
Okay, I gotta roll this. 34.
So 17. Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot at it with the.
You cannot. Your Drake's breath's your entire action.
Oh, alright, on Draco. Same thing, but towards his evil twin.
Alright. Save Drake. That's a fail.
$41.
So actually that'd be... Okay. Is that all you're doing?
That's about all I can really do.
It's your doppelganger's turn.
Okay.
Now, they are very much more closely taking your form. And looking more and more like you.
I'm good.
So, why not? You see a familiar look in her eyes as energy flares up around her. Around you? You're confused now.
That's not good.
And in the other Draco, you see a similar energy flare up around him as well. And they just stand there and stare at you.
I know it's coming.
Malachi, it's your turn.
Okay, so am I within melee range of my shadow self?
You'd have to make a 5-foot step forward.
I don't, but otherwise I'm currently not, and I don't like the idea of
Being in
getting
melee
into a
of
sword
yourself.
fight. Yeah. Not particularly thrilled with that. So, let's see here. What are my options? Got Dionysus and Draco over yonder, one with Ace. I am going to.
You also
Is
have
this
Pen.
Pen over here? Yeah, Pen came back out. Okay.
No, he didn't even make it to the barracks.
Oh shit! Damn. Well, that sucks. I am going to. Alright, let me bust the ruler.
Bust the ruler.
Alright, so here we're gonna do 30 feet of movement. 30 feet of movement will get me to here.
Yeah. So go ahead and move there.
Select. I'm sorry, I was looking away. So it was right there. Okay. Then we're going to bonus action Misty Step to get right here.
Mm-hmm.
Would that give me advantage on the attack since Pen's on the other side?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna hoard over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Pen,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, let me help you. And I'm gonna make some swings at it.
All of them are at disadvantage.
How come?
You're not sure.
So then my advantage would negate that disadvantage, so then it would just be a straight roll?
Correct.
Okay. Interesting. All of these are at disadvantage. Oh, alright. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna go anyway. So, Sandra, do your dirt. 26?
Mm, 1 second. I confused myself. Yes, that hits.
Okay. $14.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's it feel like cutting into this?
Nothing.
Nothing. I feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Even with a magic weapon.
Let's see, but you're attacking Pen's doppelganger. So Malachi, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, really?
Yes.
This is very interesting. Okay.
You are fighting Pen.
14.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ow. What hit me?
Oh, you're covered in spores.
Oh, this thing released its what is it? Is a symbiotic entity or something?
No, it's Halo of spores.
Halo of spores, okay. Damn it.
You did your damage.
Yeah, but it still feels like cutting into nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't feel right. All right, attack number 2. 29.
It hits.
13.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do anything else, really.
You have 3
So,
attacks, yeah.
yeah.
That hits.
30.
So,
10.
okay.
That's it for my.
Okay.
Pen's not taking this damage, is he?
Not that you can tell. No.
Okay.
It is your counterpart's turn. You do realize what you have done, right?
Sorry?
You do realize what you have done.
What have I done?
You'll find out. You'll see the error of your ways.
Oh boy.
Make yourself vulnerable.
30 feet there. Misty step
Oh,
behind
yeah.
you.
Yeah, whatever.
Action. You see a familiar look in his eyes as a familiar energy envelops him. And there's a warm pocket behind you.
I knew this was coming.
Action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, 'cause why not?
Sure.
Alright, so let's see. You're gonna take 3 attacks, and they're all gonna have advantage. Attack number 1 is a 25.
Mm-hmm.
Attack number 2 is a 21.
Mm-hmm.
And attack number 3 is a 23.
Yep.
All 3 hit. So you take
Mm-hmm.
16 plus, so that's 31. 44. Each of those get the Dragon Force bonus. 44 plus. So 44 points of slashing damage plus 31 points of fire damage.
Use my reaction to absorb the fire damage.
So you absorb half, which is 15. So you take 29 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then on top of that, how many spell slots do you have? I don't apologize, because I'm having fun. You're getting hurt.
Okay.
You're gonna get hurt. If once I find it. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
What, you're smiting on all of those?
So the first 2 strikes are gonna be 2nd level smites. So that is.
You only have if you did the 30 feet and then you misty step to get behind me, you only have 1 spell slot left.
That's right. So
One
that would
second
be
level.
3 and then 2 first levels.
Hmm?
So you take an additional 33 points of, what is that, radiant damage?
Yep.
Yeah, you take another 33 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Not happy.
Okay. That's it for that. Pen. It is your turn. Actually, check something. Malachi,
Huh.
I need a con save.
What for?
Just make a con save.
Oh God. Okay. 16.
You are a lucky son of a gun. Pen, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I don't have my healer staff, so it's gonna take an action for me to get the pestle and turn it into a quarterstaff, right? Yeah?
Let me see. Here's pen there. No action required.
Well, I figure I don't have it in my hand, so at least to like...
Once during your turn while you're
Okay.
holding the pestle. So yes, if it's not in your hands, it's an action to draw it, but it automatically turns into the quarterstaff.
Right, so I have to use an action to draw it.
Correct.
I don't really have anything else I can do. These fucking stinks. So I guess I'll draw my weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and for a bonus action, healing word Malachi at 4th level.
Go ahead and roll.
One. Come on. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it digitally.
Pen, you have so many fun spells.
No, but they're hard to play with because I gotta like. Do it roll. I know. $13 plus 6, so 19.
Alright, Malachi, you heal 19 points.
Much obliged.
There's nothing else I can really do. I mean, I can. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna move 10 feet over here, and then I'm gonna move 20 feet here.
If you do that, your copy gets an attack of opportunity on you.
He used his reaction for the Halo of Spores.
That is very true. So I do not have a reaction to do attack of opportunity. You are correct, sir.
So I'm going to set up a position to flank Malachi's game the next time around, possibly.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really have nothing else to do besides movement. I could have just stood there and took whatever my doppelganger was going to give to me, but now I just possibly turn the damage to Malachi instead of me. Sorry, didn't think about that.
Are you doing anything else?
There's nothing else I can really do. My action was to get my staff. My bonus action was healing word and my movement. So that's it. That's it.
Your shadow copy. This is very interesting. Is this new? We'll do that. That looks like fun. No, because everybody in there has to do it, and that's not what I want to do. That's the problem. We have so many AoE spells. Alright. We're just gonna do it. Malachi, I need a con save.
Ken, okay. 14.
Oof. That's a fail. You take 44 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, luck it. Let's see if I can.
As a beam of this dark green energy shoots out from Pen Shadow and into you.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna luck it. Oh, con save. 26.
Let me see. Okay. You take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
For future note, you have to call luck before you know the outcome of something.
All right.
Let's see, and he is going to. Do you have any fun bonus action spells? No.
That's a no.
That's a no. Alright, Ace, it's your turn.
I think all I'm going to do is engage my dragon force, because that seems to be what needs to happen.
Okay.
I think I'm within enough room for Dianis to heal. Which is it? Sorry, my brain is very slow. 2d10.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
Sure.
12. No, it's
Dianis,
just-
you gain 12 HP.
You assholes.
You spoke.
Ace, you also have an additional action this turn.
Oh, I do. Well, fuck. Um. Yes. I'm going to move slightly first. Or at least I will if it lets me. Alright. I'm just moved over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Bane on all three of the shadow figures, mine, Draco's, and Dianys's.
Okay. Charisma saving throws.
19.
Hmm. Let's see. Draco succeeds, but the other two fail. So they are baned.
Yes!
What does that do again?
Whenever they make a attack throw or saving throw, they subtract a d4.
Attack roll or saving throw, but you are concentrating.
I am.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. It is your doppelganger's turn. They are moving 5, 10, 20. Back here. They are going to activate their dragon force. And that's 2d10. That's 11. Okay. Then they are going to fun things can you do? Oh. Not very many fun things. Scary things.
That is how I cultivated her.
Not fun things. I could do the same thing to you. But that's dumb. I'm gonna do this instead. Ace and Dianus, I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws. Oof.
That's a 21.
Damn. Okay. So, oh, I lost it. So, Ace, you take 22 points of thunder damage. Dianus, you take 11 points of thunder damage. And Ace, I need you to make a concentration check for me. So roll a Constitution save with advantage. You're fine.
Do you remember to take the D4 off her attack roll?
There was not an attack roll. That was a Constitution save.
Oh, right. My bad.
That's why you made things more complicated.
I did.
But I'm still gonna do what I was going to do originally. Oh, let's see. What Eldritch Blast? Okay. Bonus action. Going to use Eldritch Blast from the Book of Exalted Deeds. So each blast is going to be directed at you, Ace. One. That'll miss. Two. 54. 17, second one hits. 3. 26, that'll hit. 4. 13, that misses. So 2 of them hit. You take 9 points and then 7 points of force damage.
I'm 7, 16.
Yes, and then I need 2 Constitution saves from you.
I have resistance.
So you take 8 points total. I still need 2 con saves at advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, second one. You're fine. At the end of this combat round, you hear a large crack. And another large crack. And an echoing, cutting sound.
You all hear this, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay.
Doppelganger use vanish.
Huh.
Just as the barrier and ice chunks crack above you. And down comes Cryovane through the barrier.
Just to soften us up.
With some humanoids on his back. You hear this loud, ear piercing.
No, we hear lard. We hear lard. All squishy and
as ice chunks are falling around you. Guards are now
like
coming
lard.
out of both the keep and the barracks. Mages and healers alongside of them. And that is where we are going to pick up next time.
This is
Shit hits the fan.
Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for your patience with our various sicknesses and life events. We are glad to be back, and we hope you all enjoyed.
I had a whole baby.
You did have a whole baby. Not half a baby, not a quarter of a baby, a whole baby.
I did.
We will see you all next week at our regular scheduled time before the holidays. Until then, have a good night, enjoy your weekend, and don't stress yourselves out too much. It's not that bad.
And
See you,
Thanks for
everybody.
listening.
You're not
Thank
required
you.
to participate in holidays that you don't want to.
Facts.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Bye.